Initially I was going to build this thing at the field, but it's going to be so fast and so quick, and I want to be able to see a little bit better and just set it up with the radio and stuff here. But I'm going to just go ahead and throw it together here real quick. The instruction manual that it came with was taped to the bottom of the box, so that's why I missed it. But you're not going to be missing a whole lot. There's just parts illustration here. Most of it's in other languages, but very basic setup. I mean, no real words to explain anything, just pictures. It's going to be that straightforward, easy to do. So without even having read this, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it together. I may have to refer to maybe the horn settings and stuff like that, but that'll be about it. As I said, this wasn't going to be a speed build, it's just going to be it's going to be that fast. So first thing they wanted, I think you want to do is probably put the lower wing on, the wing, assemble the wing. On this one they've got a couple of studs, couple of struts here that need to go into the back of the plane. Wires for the aileron servos. Might be a good idea to pull those out and run those through that little hole that's underneath there. Just pop the top here. Set that to the side. There's our wires. Right up through the bottom. Just kind of hold on to those a little bit while I put the fuselage in place here. It's locking with that back hub. Lugs. And it just slides right in. That's okay. Set that there like that. That looks like a good little stand. And where's our bag of screws here? They give us 3. I think the only thing I see needing for that is going to be 2 of them. I think we're only going to need 2, so we probably have an extra. In case you drop them like I just did. Okay. I'm holding on to those servo wires so I don't lose them. And once the wing's up there, though, they're not going anywhere. They're pretty much in from the bottom. There is a little channel here I see, and you're going to want to make sure that you get the wires into the groove on that channel so that they're not pressed underneath the wing. There we go. Try to get you a little better look at that. There's a little groove that runs up in the front of that. Right down in there. Okay. So let's turn this thing over. Drop our 2 screws in there. Use one of our recycled screwdrivers from another airplane. Kind of just usually run them in without pressure or anything on them, just till they kind of glide across the top, and you know they're just to the surface. And then if you're kind of precise like I am, you can almost count your turns in to get the tightness and feel that you want on a foam plane. And it's not much, guys, because it doesn't take much. Just kind of finger tight. And then later on in a day or so, after it's been together a little bit, you may want to, just re-snug it just maybe a quarter turn, not even maybe an eighth of a turn, and you'd probably be good to go for that. Looks to me like the next thing here is going to be the elevator. Now I looked at this and there's no holes in it or anything. There's no screw holes here either. And as I was looking through the hardware, which there really isn't any, I came across these, and these are little tape pieces of tape. So I guess this gets taped in place, which I suppose is fine. You know, it's not a whole lot of stress back there. It just needs to be held in place. But I may just go ahead and do a little glue job on it later. You know, unless I want to be disassembling this plane for transport. But I mean, it's not that big of a plane that it won't fit anywhere. I mean, you could throw this in your back seat at just about any car, and it'll fit no problem. So we got that in there, and they want us to use the tape on it. Well, I hate to use tape because if I just change my mind, I got to pull the tape off. So while I'm thinking about whether I'm going to use the tape on it or if I'm going to glue it, I'm just going to set the tape aside for now. Because otherwise it's just stick, top and bottom, both sides, and that's it. But I think I want to actually pin these. Actually, I might actually run a screw through. Just drill them both with a little bit of foam tack on both sides, and I may want to stiffen up this rear elevator a little bit, which means I'll be putting a small bamboo strut across the bottom of the elevator. It goes about halfway across the bottom of it. It doesn't do anything to the deflection or anything, but it does add a lot of stiffness and strength, especially on something like this. I don't think it will take a hit if it has to. And with the bamboo in place, they hold up pretty good. It gets a little clear Gorilla repair tape right over that holds it there. So that helps. Anyway, I'm going to hold off on this because I'm going to glue this thing in, and I want to do a little bit of work back there on that elevator. It is a little flimsier than I like. I'm sure it does a fine job for this plane, but I tend to fly them a little hard sometimes, and I've been known to break wings. So it doesn't look like there's actually much left on this, to tell you the truth, guys. Just landing gear here. Let's see if I can figure this out without looking at the instructions right and left. This is and I think gear would want to go forward. Maybe not. Over the center of gravity that way. Yeah, since it's not like a prop tester or other thing, I'll check the instructions and see which direction, or just take a look at the picture. I mean, and see which direction these go. But I think I'm on the right path here. And these just pop in to the bottoms. And pretty much that's it. Voila! Aside from taping that elevator in, guys, got little pants here that can just clip onto the front or the sides here for your wheel pants. But and if you want to take the gear off and fly, you've got these nice little plastic covers here, guys, and they'll fit right up underneath the wings in place of the gear, and nice plastic protection there for when you belly land this thing. So let's just throw the top on it here and give you an idea of what it looks like. The battery's been charging just while I've been talking and doing this, so let's go grab it. It should be about done. See if we can bind this thing up and at least fire it up for you. I think the idea was for me to try out that radio, but I already put it away, so I'm just going to grab mine. saw a binding plug here too. Yeah, this would have been an easy one to just do at the field. Battery fits in there perfect like it was made for it. I'm wondering how a 2200 is going to fit in there. I think it will. A little squeeze, but it'll stick out the back a little bit. Might have to put a little ounce of weight back in the tail, but I've got mostly 2200s, and I think weight might be a nice deal for this too. Add a little more flight time. Grab my radio. Okay, we just set the data up for airplane and a new model here. Aircraft type. It is. This is going to be wing normal. Yeah. And we're set to bind. As soon as I find my bind plug, here it is. These Spectrum are always so damn tight sometimes getting the bind plugs in. Okay.
Bind failed.
Bind failed. Oh, why? Okay, probably because I have a switch in the wrong place. Alright, let's try this again. Make sure I got the bind plug in all the way. And it's flashing.
DSMX 22 milliseconds. Telemetry. Bind complete.
And it sounds like we got action. Now, I haven't got any of the horns hooked up yet, guys, but I hear stuff moving around in there, but that's got to be the AS3X. Now I think I need to set my range and program the ESC. I know I did wrong too. My fault, guys. Hold on. Different binding procedure here I forgot about.
Binding. Bind failed.
Oh, crap. Alright, we'll try this again later. Fucking airplane. Okay, guys. I took a quick short if you noticed that, but I was having a little trouble binding this. One of the problems was the throttle setting. It says, well, it wouldn't arm the motor, so decrease the trim down about 10 clicks, and then tried it again, and then it works. So I'll give you a shot here to show you. Incidentally, the wheel covers for this, and that's a different tone. I don't know what I did to that, but it seems to work. It's not going to break or anything though. Let it do its thing here. Controls. Tip the thing up like this a little bit. Give it like 25%, and then your AS3X and stuff should automatically work. Okay, so when I flip the switch up in the safe, you notice the elevator dips down. Well, that'll come up now as the plane levels or dives in flight. And then to show you the gyros work, you'll notice if I tip the plane this way, the elevators or ailerons go the other way to compensate, bringing it back this way. The same way for the other way. Now, testing the back to see if that's working. Plane goes down and up. Elevator compensates to level it out. Okay. Same with the rudder. So the gyros and everything all work correctly. Put the top on this thing so you guys get a look at it the way it's done. Incidentally, when I put the landing gear on, I put them on backward. So I put them on the right way, and I just clipped on the wheel pants. And the wheel pants just simply clip right on. Hop right on there, guys. Other than that, should be ready to go. And it's without a bunch of stuff back here to blow off the door here. It's not going to be a speed demon, but it's not really supposed to be. It's very lightweight, so it's going to travel pretty good. I think it's going to be a fun flyer. Again, safe for tight flying spaces, park, fly, that type of thing. You want to be in super ultimate control and do it real easily. Then you use the safe. Or if you're a new flyer, that's going to really come in handy for a new flyer to learn on this plane. I don't see that this would be a bad trainer plane for anybody, to tell you the truth. I like the wing style. It's going to be a dihedral on the wings, which is going to make it very forgiving and kind of want to float. So, yeah, can't wait to get her in the air, guys. It's about 9 and 10 mile an hour winds out this morning. If it settles down at all today, I'll get her out and we'll make this thing. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see you soon at the field. Oh, thanks to our guys again, Power Hobby, for this. They sent this to us, and sweet plane, guys. Thank you.